Hi friends, this is Surya here and watching Cricket versus Bollywood. Today I will talk about both cricket and Bollywood because MS Dhoni's latest film MS Dhoni The Untold Story has released today, and now I will talk about the reviews, the critics, what critics has to say. I will say to you and how they responded to the movie and what are the chances for this movie to remain at the box office. I will talk about every aspect of this movie and even talk about the director's thought of process and how this movie will going to perform in the coming days. First of all, I will talk about the kind of characters which are there in the movie. The film stars Sushant Singh Rajput. The film also has Disha Patani, who is playing the role of Dhoni's ex-girlfriend Priyanka Jha, who died in an accident in 2002. Apart from that, in this film there is Kiara Advani. She is playing the role of Dhoni's wife Shakshi Dhoni, whose name also being called as Sushant Singh Rajput. And in this film, Anupam Kher is playing the role of Pan Singh, who is Dhoni's dad. And this is some of the characters in the film. This film also has Henry Tyagi, I think, who is essaying the role of Yuvraj Singh. And the film also has Rajesh Singh, who is Dhoni's coach in the film. So the film talks about the journey of Mahendra Singh Dhoni and his dream thing, how he achieved that dream from a middle class background. He's from middle class background, and how he achieves what he has today now, and he's one of the best players, cricket players in the world. So this process, this movie talks about more of his personal life rather than focusing on his professional front. This movie talks about how he enters in a cricketing team and how he won the World Cup of 2011. This film talks about everything, but mostly it has a personal appeal rather than a professional front. In the trailer we have seen there were kind of controversies erupted when there is a dialogue where Dhoni says that remove the three senior players from the cricketing team. This means that the three senior players would be Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, and Saurav Ganguly. So they didn't mention the name. And in the movies we thought that there would be much more about this controversial thing, but movie will talk about only the basics thing in a simplest way. It won't go into a deep of any matter. It is more focused on his personal front, and most of the time of this movie has been given to introduce the woman in the film who were the love life for Dhoni. And this film is more of Dhoni's personal side, how he turns a cricketer from a footballer. He is already doing job of a ticket collector at a railway station, which his father always wanted him to be, and how he was so totally frustrated and he wanted to fulfill his dream, and his friend helps him to pursue his dream, and his coach Rajesh Singh, who realizes that he has a potential, and how Dhoni runs for one of the cricket selection to make it on the time. And this film talks about every small simple things which give you a clear meaning, and the chemistry between Disha Patani and Dhoni, that is Sushant Singh Rajput, is ethereal. Apart from that, Kiara Advani looks promising in his role, who is playing the role of Shakshi Dhoni. Overall, it's a good movie from the maker Neeraj Pandey. Whatever the critics have to say, I will not talk about that. Most of the critics have given this movie 3 rating, and some of the critics have given it a 4 rating. So the movie didn't got any rating below than 3, which means that this movie is worthwhile watching. And most of the critics says that the first half is very promising, very interesting, but the second half lags a bit, just a bit. And that's why I felt like boring, because this movie is 3 hours 10 minutes long. So that is something kind of a negative point what critics has to say. This is a very long movie. That's what I think made them bored, or some maybe that's the reason. Apart from that, the movie is good overall, because everyone has praised Sushant Singh Rajput's character in the film, who is playing the lead role of MS Dhoni. He had done a lot of hard work. For 1 year he has just trying to be as like a Dhoni, trying to learn his nuances and his kind of way of talking, behaving and everything. His cricketing shots, especially the helicopter shots. So he had learned everything. Even cricket experts were there to make sure that he is doing in the right way. So everything has been done in this movie. And we recently, when Sushant Singh Rajput was asked about the movie, he just said that I did my best, whatever I could do. I have given everything. Now it's up to the makers and audience to decide how worth I did. So it's a very genuine kind of reaction from Sushant Singh's side, and I personally think this movie will definitely gonna rock. The music is good, the screenplay is good, overall the story is very good. It will connect every fans in India, because in India two things always run, that's Bollywood and the other is cricket, and this film is a mixture of two. So this film will definitely going to run at the box office, and this is my channel, Cricket vs Bollywood. So I'm really excited for this movie, and will let you update of every single thing that pops up in my mind, that comes in the news. I will let you make sure that I will present it in the best possible way, with the best possible information which are very genuine. So this is of all the thing which I had to for you till now, and I hope this movie will rock. And what do you have to say about this movie? Do let me know, do comment, and I will reply you as soon as possible. So see you till when I have some other news for you. See you till then, bye.